Let's go back to that Albert Fritz situation in the Western Cape. The African National Congress Women's League in the province is demanding justice and says it stands with the victims of alleged sexual misconduct by Community Safety MEC Albert Fritz. The Women's League has been protesting outside the provincial legislature today, and that's where we find eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana, who is on standby with an update for us. So the Women's League of the African National Congress, Nobesuthu, out there and delivering a memorandum of grievances. What are they demanding?
Certainly, till a few minutes ago, they were reading their petition and also a memorandum. They're questioning the independence of the investigation, seemingly that it's done by the Democratic Alliance. They're also questioning whether those victims who are encouraged to come and speak out, whether they will be safe. But I'm now joined by the ANC's Women's League. She's also the member of the NEC, Umamu Beauty Dlulane. Umamu Beauty, we just heard from your colleague Uma Amapa reading out that petition. As the ANC Women's League, what is it that you are calling for?
As ANC Women's League, we do support all the stakeholders who have been part of following this incident. Also, our ANC as a structure in this province, they've issued the statement. Here we are today. We are saying that until today, there's no case which is opened. Until today, the premier of this province is just saying, suspending this alleged MEC that he must step aside. Why? And then we've been in this country having this gender-based violence and femicide amongst our women, amongst our kids, amongst our disabled people. Today, here we are still having somebody who has in the office of a higher office that he is being alleged. And we are seeing, we have sent subs that he issued the statement. That statement to us is for themselves, but we wanted to know why the parents of the victims, why the government of this province not opening the case. We want that we see the people of this legislature, the community. I've seen that they are a part of us. You know, with us as a women of South Africa, irrespective of what political affiliation, we were fed up about the men that they are doing this to us. It's worse. We have a triple oppression as women, but when you are at home, we have seen during COVID what happened to most of the women coming to work. At work, you are facing this thing. Where are we going to have the luxury of looking of every family and every man, all those men who are doing this nationally to our women? We were carrying them for 9 months in our wombs, but come to these victims, they are the first to do this. Kids and women, we are not safe. We are not safe in some of women of South Africa. How long this must be happen? How long? It's very irritating.
And tell me, why is it that the Women's League is questioning the independence of the investigation?
We are not questioning. We are saying that here today, this investigation must go on, and we will support investigation. But we must come here to tell that we want an expedience of the investigation. We are not querying the investigation, but the investigation must also, the police, the investigated policemen, they must assist the families of these workers. Because as we're speaking, can you tell me why are not yet opening the case? They are afraid of victimization. When you are going back to work, they want food on the table. But it's like this, when as Nobesuthu Hejana being raped by a man, when in some police station, when I'm going there, they will say that, did you enjoy it? How was it? What? So we are saying we are supporting, but we are looking at this case that it must come to an end, that it must take years and years, because even some police, that not all the police, they are making a mockery when we are going to the police to report the cases of the rape. We are so many, some of us were victims of alleged rape by the men. But what our men at home, what they are about the men in the office of police are doing, the cases are taking 10 to 5 years. Why are we not to come saying that here we are looking at you, make it speedily, and all women who is in this legislature, national, provincial, and local, if you are those people who were elected by the people and community, let's take this case, let's make it an example. You know, as well here in my province in the Eastern Cape, a woman was dragged, and that woman who was lying and the man was dragging the woman. What is that in South Africa?
Thank you very
being
much,
a woman, what do you say? How do you feel? What do you feel about this gender-based violence?
Nobesuthu Hejana, who's also the NEC member of the Women's League from the ANC, talking about their frustrations as women in the party and also calling on the DA to do a speedy investigation into this matter.
She's rightly outraged, Nobesuthu, rightly outraged is Nobesuthu Hejana there in conversation with eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana. They've just handed over, have the ANC Women's League, a memorandum of demands to the provincial legislature around the issue and the investigation of MEC, suspended MEC Albert Fritz. We do need to get some answers and some progress in as far as that is concerned, and importantly, transparency in that issue.